right. Anyway, go back to it. Do you see any candidates that the Tea Party is really getting behind?
Yes. In the 43rd Legislative District against A.J. Wilhelmi, there's Cedric Crenshaw. She's an African-American female, former accountant for Deloitte & Touche. She's got Tea Party support. They've actually helped her gather her petition signatures, and she's taking the fight to the tax-hiking, Chicago-style Democrat A.J. Wilhelmi. Sam McCann is running against an icon of the Democrat Party, Deanna DiMuzio. Obviously, outside of Springfield, I-55 is DiMuzio Highway. Sam McCann, the can-do contractor, has Tea Party support, 9/12 support of the local freedom and liberty groups, and he is actively taking the fight and can beat Deanna DiMuzio in this cycle.
Okay, now, so you've seen, I guess, organization-wise, you mentioned this a grassroots movement. Can you see the Tea Party banding together, I guess, in unity behind a certain candidate, or even opposed to a certain
These candidates have coalesced their local support. We're trying to bring in statewide Tea Party support behind these Senate candidates. We see the coalescing of support for the public policy, what we hope will be a victory, on requiring Michael Madigan to open his books and audit every dime of that with the forensic audit of state spending. So these are issues that are bringing the Illinois Tea Party together. We're fighting in the same trench. We're fighting for good candidates on good principles and values and for good public policy.
Now, what challenges do you think the Tea Party movement's facing in trying to organize at the state level?
Well, American democracy is designed right from the foundation of the country to be messy, and you see that in the Illinois Tea Party movement as well. But that mirrors America. I'm comfortable with that.
All right, so you have confidence that these candidates can attract the necessary votes to win in Springfield?
I do. Yeah, this is the cycle to do it. The tidal wave is very loud. You see the energy, the motivation, the enthusiasm for good principles, and this is the cycle to do it.
But, just a couple more quick questions. This crowd is drawn from all parts of Illinois, all parts of Chicagoland. Do you see them focusing on local races rather than just congressional races, Senate races? That kind of seems like a special obstacle that you'll find for people running for office in the General Assembly.
Well, it's a really good question. I think that because of all the protests that went forward with health care, and then the Democrats just ignoring those protests, we realize that oftentimes we can't get our hands around Washington, D.C. or Springfield, that we have to start locally. We have to start in our own backyard, and I hear that philosophy among the Illinois Tea Party very frequently in the last number of weeks.
Now, do you see a trickle-down effect occurring? I guess people voting against Obamacare will also vote for Republicans in the General Assembly.
They're going to vote for people on their principles and values, which are low taxation, anti-corruption, that follow the Constitution, and they'll vote for any candidate that falls within the principles and values that the Tea Party believes in.
All right, just one more question. So just to clarify, do you think that opposition to the Democrats in Congress can cause, I guess, can bolster Republican nominations at the local level, at the Senate level, at the
Well, I think we have to thank our President Barack Obama for coalescing conservatives. We're not fighting amongst each other anymore. We're fighting against liberal patronage spending at all levels.